Big worms twerking in the backyard, ayy. Garden going wild when the beat start, ayy. Neighbors looking out like, what's that shake? Whole block wiggle when the ground vibrate. Little dirt pile, see it start jumping. Brown line bend and the tail start pumping. Sprinkler drip, now the crew feel brave. 20 fat worms do the wave in the pave. Earth split open like a backstage door. They slide out slow, then they drop to the floor. One spin round, got the ants all lurking. Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking. One got stripes like a candy cane stripe. One so thick, make the whole crew hype. They don't need shoes, they don't need change. They just hit splits in a puddle at the rain. Slug on the side like, teach me move. Snail too slow, but he feel those grooves. Beetle on the law, tryna act all certain. Camera in his claw for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking.
Hello, welcome in. I just realized my background wasn't on. Oh my God, we can't be doing all that. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day. Is this about my grandma? Yes, MK. She's a skank asshole. Just kidding. Which weird hoe? We're talking about wildebeest over there. Because I go to mama's, right? Stopping by before I come home when I got off work. And we was just out there chit-chatting on the front porch, chilling. And how about this bitch tells me, oh, I forgot to tell you, Clue sent your onesie picture over to the YouTube street guys. Y'all, this is some weird shit. That's some weird hoe shit. And it becomes even more evident of what their plan was in getting with these YouTube streets. It didn't have fucking anything to do with allegedly speculating and her emails to Stefan Stearns. They want to wiggle me and nonsense and Jay in there. We've all been seeing it. Is it a secret? No, we see what they're doing. They're fucking gonna trash the fuck out of YouTube streets, P&O, all of them. She sent my fucking onesie photo that is not even a onesie. It's a t-shirt. And then that bitch is on panel trying to hate and still can't get it right. Well, it must have been a t-shirt too small. Obviously not. It's a 5XL t-shirt. It's hanging down in between my legs over my shorts. It obviously isn't too small, you stupid cunt. Hello? Why? It's weird. It's weird. It's weird that she even has stored photos like that. She's always talking about Brittany having stored photos at the bottom of her camera roll. I don't even want to imagine what's in her shit. I do not want to know. That was the best t-shirt, nighttime shirt I ever had. And I finally had to... Hold on. They might not be bad people. I mean, the dude did say he don't give a fuck about that. So the question is, why the fuck are you sending my photo and then encouraging them, wanting them to see the belly button? Chloe, have you asked them if they've heard about your racist remarks yet? Because for some reason, I feel like those dudes won't fuck with that. Have you told them about it? I'm sure you haven't, because you deny it ever even fucking happening. JB Gunner deleted all those streams, and I can't help but wonder why. It's okay, though. Your girl has it all archived. Mystery, that was the best fucking nighttime shirt. I finally had to throw it away because it had holes all over it from me wearing it to death. It was my favorite nighttime shirt. And I've went back to the sock shop and still haven't found another one like it. I don't know, Tiny. Yeah, plug. Hoo-hoo. Has she told you that Cletus sits with his finger in her belly button and pulls nerds out? That there are lost, hear me, lost nerds in her belly button? Or what about he shaves her legs and washes her back off because she's too big to do it herself? What about that? Did they tell y'all all that? So now this bitch got me wanting to put my shit on loop of this new video I've been working on, because I went back yesterday and I went and got the JB Gunner stream where he was saying all the things he was saying and Clue was commenting all the things she was commenting. Well, then I went and put her voice on the comments. So they could do it with Stephen Stearns. I can do it with her. It makes it hit even harder, the shit that bitch was saying in that racist dude's chat. You wanted it. You got it, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Why are you sending random dudes creepy ass pictures of me that you have in your shit, your storage? That shit's weird. That shit is disturbing. Oh, God. What if they fap off to it like they do with Brittany J? Oh, my God. I feel so fucking violated now. I feel so fucking violated. Oh, my God. Baby Jesus. Oh, my God. No. Do it, lady. Sits next to her while she shits. Like, listen, there's a lot wrong with them two inbred fucks over there, but the main problem is that she's a racist and she's hiding in plain sight. She's hiding in plain sight. So you want to take photos of me from our trauma drama bullshit and send them to some guys that don't give a fuck about me or know anything about me. You don't think that's just a little fucking alarming? Like, I feel like I almost need to worry if what other kinds of photos she has of me. Like, what about when I'm bent over and the peach is out? Is she saving those photos and fapping to them too? It's some weird shit. It's some weird fucking shit. I'm sorry. I think Cletus is fapping to my belly button and that bitch is fapping to whatever she sees of me, because she's obviously obsessed to be reaching out and say, I can fucking not. I cannot. It's crazy. Bringing nonsense up, which I got my own fucking problems with nonsense. I'm going to do my own review on her tomorrow. But bringing up nonsense, who was another person they don't know fuck all about. Why wasn't you defending your boy? Why wasn't Cletus defending Truth? Because when he went up on that panel yesterday and he talked about silence, it was because Plug asked him about what was it? I'm trying to think of the way he asked it. Well, now it's gone. Not one. Yeah. Do I need to put up her angry grouch photo? Like, you want me to email that shit to those dudes? Anyways, Plug asked him, like, so, you know, we might review it. But Plug asked him something like, so you're the only one that knows this information. And Cletus and Clue were sitting right up there on the panel, not batting a fucking eye, not saying a fucking thing. No, Truth is not the only one that knows all that shit. Granny knows all that shit. Clue knows all that shit. Cletus knows all that shit. Crabtree knows all that shit. UA knows all that shit. Thank you, Conscious. Welcome to the Hippie Hut, baby. Let me play you a little something. Let me play you a little something.
I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know.
Thank you so much. Let me see. I'm on StreamYard on my phone. Listen, I was going to do a regular review live stream today. Bruh, I'm cramping and I just don't have it in me. That might be too much information, but I just don't have it in me to sit at that fucking desk for 2 hours. Ain't gonna happen. So I'm in my bed on my heating pad. Lie detector test, bro. And they sat up there like two little church mice, not saying a fucking word. Thank you, Tess. Did y'all hear that thunder? Thank you for the treat, Tess. I appreciate it. Now, did that information need to come out? Like, the thing is, they all know about that information, right? They all share that same knowledge of what Truth knows. The only difference is Truth is the one that felt like he couldn't hold it in. He needed to get it off his chest, right? Very selfish fucking move. And I understand that they weren't in line with that. They didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want to drop that stuff online. But is it because they'd be looked at like fucking weirdos, or is it for Sebastian's dignity? I don't know. Nobody can tell their intentions. But to know that you know the same thing your friend knows, and when that question was asked, and Truth didn't dime y'all out right then and there that, no, Clue and Cletus know. Because then they would have asked for verification from Clue and Cletus. Then Clue and Cletus would have been in a tough position. Yeah, it is pretty evident. That's their mission now, is to save themselves. Shit, y'all ain't saving shit. Y'all really sat up there and let that man take it. Okay. Thought I was a snake bitch, Truth. You have no idea. When they get quiet, that's when they line and they know more. Well, we know they know more. Cletus and Clue confirmed that Truth was not lying. They confirmed that shit. And then Truth gave them a heads up that he was about ready to bull over and drop that shit out on the internet. And they told him to do what he needs to do to feel better, that they'd have his back. It would be channel suicide, but they would have his back. Where are they now? Where are they now? They found new dudes to hang out with. Johnson, do you remember when you had the theory that Truth was the troll accounts and doxing himself, and we had a theory that Clue and Cletus were doing it and trolling Truth? Bro, yeah, that's still back in my head. For sure, Indy. For sure. And she likes to say people just love the chaos and doing fuck shit. And it's like she makes it out like it's everybody else. No, bitch, it's you. You're just sneaky. Mimi, did you spill that water? Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. Where's the towel? Hold on, y'all. I'm in the dryer trying to get a towel. That's not a towel. Here's one. You spit out water, baby? Or spit out water? Yeah, you did. You in your bed, ain't you? Uh-huh. You sure are. Let me get my drink. That's not quite cold enough. Get my water. Come on, Mimi. I think there's some possibility to that. Absolutely. Ugh. Oh, gross. Just thinking about my photo being in her fat bank. Ugh, gross. Her spank bank. Gross. It's disgusting. It could be, Count Tessa. It could be. Conscious. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they assured him that they were going to have his back. It was his channel. If he wanted to commit channel suicide, that was on him. They know he's telling the truth about this information. They know the same things he knows. Go on, Bo. Go ahead. We got your back. Shh. They ain't even got your front. Shiesty ass characters. No, no loyalty between any of them. Yep, that's right, Ash. And guess who's not in that lineup? Any of us. Like, I can't believe somebody sent me a clip today in Discord, and it was the clip of Clue saying that I want the prison guy's attention. No, bitch. I'm just reviewing and covering the happenings popping off in my community. My community. It's not always about attention. I understand that's how you roll. It's not how I roll. I talk my shit about what I want when I want, and it's for no reason other than I want to. But to say that I want their attention so bad and then be sending pictures of me to them, who wants attention? Always, Lucy. Let me cut this on. Excuse me. Hold on. I got a cough. That was a good one. So what I did was I went to YouTube Streets. Oh my God, my power keeps flashing, bro. My power just flashed again. Okay. So I went to YouTube. No, it wasn't YouTube Streets. What's the name? New plug? Who it is? No. The New Age plug, or is it just new? Hold on. New. There he is. So I went to the stream after Mama told me this. And I, again, like I told you, I didn't feel like fucking going to my desk tonight. So I'm in my bed. And so I wasn't able to search the transcript. So what I did was I went on there, and he has, like, you know how some of these live streams have like an AI generator that will kind of give you an idea of what the stream is about. And if you have specific questions, it'll bring up that part. So let me go back to the live and let me go to ask. And I'm going to say, and like, they really got these dudes believing I was in a fucking onesie. I'm 37 years old. I'm not in a fucking onesie, weirdos. Which some grown-ups like onesies. Not me. It's not a me thing. I get too hot. I'm not for all that. Anyways, so let me go down here and ask the question. Where is the topic about a onesie? Then it gives me the timestamps. There's one that's not showing, though. I thought it was at 35 minutes. Let me look. Okay, 36:53. So let's go to 30. Let's go to 35. All right, we're going to listen to it. Why am I lying? Listen, I might be a little bit of an attention seeker. Like I do love myself, you know what? But that ain't why I'm covering them. Not at all. And I'm not even covering them. I was talking my shit to that porno dude because he thinks he's owed a apology. Nobody but Maddie's owed an apology. And to think that anybody other than her is owed accountability or apology is a problem. All right. So, anyways, let's keep it rolling. What's my street name? How do you come up with your street name? I know my stripper name, it's Nikki Ruth. What's my street name?
Anytime he'll have to come on panel just because, and it's no offense to anybody, but not him, but people have recorded conversation. I think he said he recorded conversations.
All of them in it together are recording conversations.
All that. Let's just do it on the live. Be respectful. Get to the match.
Oh, it's given to me. Can y'all give me one then? J-Bone. Oh, that's funny.
Gravy now.
Yes, Leon. Well, she wasn't over there showing a picture of me. She sent it to him, Leon. She emailed him pictures out of her spank bank of me to him.
You know, he might not want to talk about that shit on live, but unfortunately,
hey, B button. I like that one. Y'all know I be lacing up these fucking personalities that they give me.
on YouTube, you know, and I wouldn't say you're obligated, but people are just gonna be like, wait a minute, like what is your past history? Same with Dave the Sinner. Same with, you know, a lot of some of these bitches too, like these women too. Like straight up, they're gonna like, we don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, we should just stick with Big Worm. That could be my street name, my prison name, my stripper name. Everything's Big Worm.
Bitch was wearing a fucking onesie.
Listen.
Like, come on. Same with, you know, a lot of some of these bitches too. Like these women too. Like straight up, they're gonna like, we don't know who the fuck you are. I seen one bitch was wearing a fucking onesie.
Well, your eyes deceived you, my guy. I had shorts on, but I also had my really, really big Back to the Future t-shirt. Hey, gang, gang, Back to the Future. If you know, you know. So your eyes deceived you. Actually, the bitch that sent you the photo deceived you.
Like, come on, man. It's 2020. It's 2026. Why are we with? Listen,
I ain't never, Remy, ever in my life have I put my feet or arms in a fucking onesie. Now, Caden has a few onesies. He's got a Pokemon one. He's got a sloth one. Like, he's got some onesies, but I ain't never put one on.
There ain't no way. Listen, when you're over 182, you should be wearing any onesie.
I agree.
It just doesn't make sense unless you got. Like,
I agree. If you're over a certain weight, you probably shouldn't wear a onesie. And I agree with that, which is why I don't wear onesies. Why I wear extra big and tall t-shirts to bed.
You need like easy access because you got some issues.
Ew. Now, see, I didn't like him saying that. What? Like, that's what your mind goes to. That's what your mind goes to. That I need like easy access because I got something going on down there. The only thing I got going on down there is Tony, and that's nobody's fucking business. And I had shorts on. You just can't see the shorts because the shirt is so fucking big.
There ain't no way. Listen, when you're over 182, you should be wearing any onesie. It just doesn't make sense unless you got like, you need like easy access because you got some issues, I guess. I don't know, man.
No issues. Yeah, you were right, Mom. No issues. Not at all. You bitch that sent you those weird photos. Yeah, you didn't question why you was being sent these weird ass photos. Like, the fuck you doing? Not you, but why wasn't you asking her? What the fuck are you doing? Let me check my text real quick. It's all right. It's all right, Mom. I bet she uses a stick
The
to
video
wipe
has
her
good
up.
sound. No sound.
All right. So there's that little part. And then it says 115. There's another mention. Y'all, they mentioned this onesie 3 different times. And this time, Clue and Cletus is on the panel. This time, they've got the racist herself up there on their panel.
And the onesie is.
Let me go back.
He's come.
She's obsessed with me, y'all.
Got a lot of just stuff
She fucking loves me. She's collecting pictures of me, Lucy. I have an OnlyFans, shawty. Reach out.
off on the street.
Fucking weirdo.
It's funny to watch him.
Oh yeah, he's the most hated person right now for like on. Yeah, they are coming for him pretty hard. Pause.
I saw.
One in the onesie is.
Oh yeah,
You're talking about people are going for Clue or for Truth pretty hard right now. I'm not going hard at Truth right now. I haven't went hard at all.
we got to send Peanut that onesie picture.
No, you shouldn't. Now, see, why would you want to take my photo and send it to another homeboy of yours? That shit's weird. Okay, so if I tag you in the video of this bitch's racist comments and her fuck how you feel about it, if I tag you in that or if I email it to you, are you going to also send that to P&O?
I think she had to have diarrhea or something. Why do you have a onesie on for easy
God.
access to poop?
No. What the fuck? And listen to Clue. She knows it wasn't a onesie. Listen to her.
I don't know. If that's a t-shirt, I know it's a few sizes too small.
So tell me how the fuck that makes any sense right there. The if it's, let me see if I got this photo. I think I might have it in my own shit. Let me see. How much sense did that make? If it is a t-shirt, it's too small, but it's so fucking big, it's going down in between my legs. See, it's moments like this where you really know a bitch is just mad and jealous. All of it. All of it. Because you talking your shit and ain't making no sense. Let me add this one. Hold on, I got a few. I don't give a fuck. I'll go back and edit it out. So if you're here, you better be here because I'm going to private it after this. Let me find this. Okay, there's the one where she's showing her own snatch to everybody. Yeah, he's asking, why am I in a onesie? Is it easy access? If hold up, I just connected something. If I'm wearing a onesie, that wouldn't be easy access. So he's talking shit and don't know what he's talking about either. Because onesies, don't they button or some of them zip? Isn't that right? Y'all let me find this fucking photo. And then she says if it's a t-shirt, it's too small. Oh, let me add this one too. Oh man, I got some bangers in here. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I look. I might not have that one of me in the t-shirt. Yeah, I do. Here it is. Got it. Got him. All right, here's the one. Okay, so if it's a t-shirt, it's too small. That makes sense. So she emailed this photo to that dude, and now that dude is saying he should email it to the porno dude. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Hey, did you see this one? YouTubes or way back in the Discords when people was talking shit about you. I have to scroll back. Like y'all just heard me. I had to scroll back a lot to find that shit because nobody gives a fuck about you. You're irrelevant now. So let's keep listening.
I'll tell you that. But it definitely looks like a onesie. Like I ain't never worn no shirt fit my body that way.
You need to send him that short she did of her belly button dance.
Oh yeah.
Jones and reading my last comment. Hold on. Not the squash. Hell yeah, the squash. Lord, fix it. Hey, jammers. Let me look for Nicole's. I'm on my phone, so it's going to be hard for me to find it. Oh. I don't know, Nicole. I think she's talking about a romper. You know what? A romper is the same thing, but it's shorts, right? But just like the fucking onesie, if you're a certain weight, I don't think you should wear the rompers because they're not going to look great. That's my opinion. But there's rompers and there's onesies. I don't know which one I have no idea. I have no idea. So now Cletus wants her to send.
Yeah, I think he needs
This
to
is
see
weird.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
he really needs to see my belly button. Listen, just because you fap off to it, don't mean all the other dudes are going to fap off to it. It's not necessary.
He has the onesie picture already.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah.
Yeah, because that bitch sent it. How weird is that? How weird is that? You want them to be so angry at me. Oh, is her feeling bad about herself? Oh,
And hey, listen, I'm not making fun of nobody how they look or nothing like that, like crazy. But
that's what she wants you to do. But that's what she wants you to do. That was her whole point. Because she don't get no attention. This is, oh my God, once in a blue moon. She don't get no attention. She gets more attention from nonsense than me. This was her whole point.
I mean, it just, you're not a baby. Like, why you got
No,
a onesie on?
I'm not a baby at all. I'm a grown ass 37-year-old woman, fine as hell, thick with the 6 C's. Thick.
At the baby wipe shower. Because it just didn't look right. I don't know what's going on in that house.
It didn't look right. Nothing's going on in my house. What you trying to say? It didn't look right, but I was on a live stream. I didn't care. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. Like y'all finna see all of me. It is what it is. It wasn't a cam slip. I was literally on the live like that.
It just didn't look right. Something's not right. It was like
It is.
180.
Haunting hope. Yes, it's given desperate YouTube reject. You was fired, ho. So fire that bitch. YouTube fired that bitch.
I don't know, my horrible life. Like, it's not like it just was crazy.
Yeah, you're right, Boo-Boo.
Not a fan of it. Not a fan of the onesie.
Me either.
I'm trying to be respectful at the same
Yeah,
time.
he made it seem like I'm taking a baby wipe bath or something. I don't know what the fuck. Here, I'll rewind it because I didn't understand it either, Mama.
The short she did of her.
Oh man. Mm. And this coming from a bitch where she grew up in filth, her mama lives in filth, she lives in filth. We got all the photos of that shit too. Somewhere.
Belly button dance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs to see that.
Oh, Lordy.
He has the
You hear that? Do you hear how Cletus said that? Ugh. Gross.
Short she did of her belly button dance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs to see that.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh God. Cletus, huh? Gross. Oh, that's awkward.
He has the onesie picture already.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He does not give a fuck, bro. She is trying her racist damn itself to get him to go in on me.
Listen, I'm not making fun of nobody how they look or nothing like that, like crazy. But why a onesie? I mean, it just you're not a baby. Like, why you got a onesie on? And I know you had the baby wipe shower because it just didn't look right. I don't know what's going on in that house, but it just didn't look right.
Yeah, he
Something's
said a
not
baby
right.
wipe shower. He's talking about a hoe bath. Hey, I ain't no stranger to. Hold on. Like, I don't understand. Let me rewind that and hear it one more time because I feel like there's an insinuation there that I'm not picking up. I seen that. Thank you.
You're not a baby. Like, why you got a onesie on? And
Hold on.
Yeah, I think he needs to see that.
Oh lordy,
He has the onesie picture already.
oh lordy, yeah. And hey, listen, I'm not making fun of nobody how they look or nothing like that, like crazy. But why a onesie? I mean, it just you're not a baby. Like, why you got a onesie on? And I know you had the baby wipe shower because it just didn't look right. I don't know what's going on in that house.
Yeah, that part. That I don't know what's going on in the house. Are you trying to imply something, my dude? Are you trying to imply like a baby? What? Now, hey Andy, I am no stranger to a hoe bath. I have absolutely had to do hoe baths. If it's a night, I'm just like, I just had a shower the night before. I ain't done nothing the next day and I don't need another bath. Yeah, I'll take a hoe bath. Sometimes it's rare, but I still will. The fuck? I think he's confusing you with BJ. Well, he's trying to make it. Here's what I'm picking up. It seems like he's trying to make it seem like there's some kind of big baby kink shit going on here. There ain't no big baby kink shit. There's red room dom shit. You heard? So don't do that if that's what you're trying to imply. You don't know what's going on in that household and the baby wipes and me looking like a baby and wearing a onesie that wasn't even a fucking onesie. I'm just saying, dude, like, I don't know what you're trying to imply there, but that's what I'm picking up because you keep saying baby and then baby wipes and then onesie and what's going on in that household.
Just didn't look right. Something's not right.
You heard? Jones in 2026. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's there. Listen, do I need to pull out the archive and get the clips of where these two fucks are talking about getting off to Brittany J? Like, that's how they get stimulated? Like, come the fuck on. You got the wrong one, bitch. I think you opening up a can of worms because you want so much fucking attention. And I'm not giving it to you. She loves me, y'all. I'm not giving her the attention she wants. And she's trying to get shit popping off. It ain't gonna work, boo-boo kitty. I can just put out what I got of you and be done with it. I mean, all the clips speak for themselves.
It was like 180 pound my horrible life. Like, it's not like it just was crazy. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of the onesie. I'm trying to be respectful at the same time, but it's I can't. Even though this bitch has been talking so much shit, I'm still trying to be nice. Dude, we've been fucking nice since allegedly speculated. Dude,
What shit have I been talking? I have talked shit about P&O. I ain't talked shit about y'all other than I don't agree with what y'all are doing by giving that motherfucker a voice. Literally. And then platforming a motherfucker after he put her address and her kids' names out. I have a right to speak on that.
bro, I used to go hard on these fucking dude. We got to the point where we found where Jesse worked at. So we got to the point.
Yeah, no, he's not being respectful at all with that insinuation he just gave a minute ago. I don't like that shit. That's weird that you would even go there.
Where these
Strange. Yeah, he's lost. Yeah.
Bitches were getting so much money
Well, maybe I should help them get found.
for Wade Wilson. We had to go hard. We had to figure out, yo, who the fuck these bitches are. So all these people are like,
Yeah, y'all gave them a voice too. The Wade wives, y'all absolutely gave them a voice. Don't nobody need to hear what the fuck they got to say. They got fucking mental issues, obviously. There's no side to hear from them. That's again, my opinion. It does say more about his thought process. And maybe it's because of all this stuff with Truth and the Sebastian Rogers case and stuff is going on and he's been covering it. He covered it in this live that I'm listening to. So maybe I can give him a little grace in that, but nah, bruh. It's weird that his mind went there.
gold docs and shit. Listen, if you're a piece of crap and your name somehow gets out there, so be it.
Who the fuck is I don't have a handler anymore. Is he a fan of overalls? Oh, God. Probably not. If he thinks you shouldn't be in a onesie, because y'all know my opinion on overalls, too. Once you're a certain size, I don't think you should wear them. That's my opinion. And I'm entitled to it. But I don't know. Because overalls are a lot like onesies, if you really think about it, ain't they? Remember when Clues Bush said hello? Oh, honey, that fucking gremlin needs to be shut away for life.
Piece of shit. Like, I know you guys have, but like a lot of the like, come on, man. They talk about people pulling up and beating it. And bro, this Dave the Sissy dude, bro.
Oh, absolutely. Countess, to keep your head held high, let Clues and security stare at the floor. Absolutely, baby. You already know. Like, I find it more disturbing and creepy that she has the photos to be just straight over sending them over. And why would she want to send the photos over to these or that photo to anybody? It's kind of strange, but I know that's all it is, Countess. Like, I love me, and I know that she wishes she could love herself as much as I love myself. And that's a hell of a thing to be envious of. Thank you, Countess.
Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking, big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud, backline squirm when they feel that thud.
I appreciate it, love bug.
Said meet him in the gym. And then you went in on and said, yo, let's do
Oh my God. I should start a onesie line now.
Kill me.
A lot of grown-ups like onesies. I'm just not. It's too hot. It's too much. Ugh. No. Some Sophie shorts and a big and tall t-shirt. Hell, I got a big and tall shirt on right now.
I didn't even say that.
Who said that?
Lemon Dick. He has threatened wanting to fight, beat him. He's wanted to fight me. He's wanted to fight White Boy, and every one of us have pretty much said okay.
We'll do it for charity.
And then he backs out.
It kind of makes me sad for her in a way, like I think that's just the human side of me.
Yeah.
He's just he's just another clown. But he'll he'll talk shit about whooping a woman all day.
Yeah, and White Boy he'll fight too. He'll fight. He'll pull up. He's pulled up on a couple people. I don't know if it ever got out, but he has. He's pulled up.
I'm telling you, he would show up. He said Queen Bee would be there naked.
All right, I think that was it. I'm gonna let it keep playing. Fuck it.
Which
I'm gonna put on 1.5 though.
Yeah, he talked. Did he say he would punch Queen Bee? So he wants to fight women too?
That's the thing. He'll talk shit to women, but he won't. The dude, it's crazy.
Well, you know who else does that? Your boy, your friend.
Just Queen, really. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean,
he has a sick obsession with Queen.
I don't think I've ever seen him panel up.
And you've got a sick obsession. Actually, never mind.
Actually talk to a man that he's got opposition with, because I know Truth had offered him a link. Every time somebody wants to have a conversation with him, he gets on his live stream and is like, no, you can panel up here.
Yeah.
I know a bodysuit, isn't that the ones that are like the leotards that snap at the crotch? Isn't that, or something like that? I don't know. But a romper is a onesie in shorts form.
I noticed that.
I wish. Well, actually, since I've lost so much weight, I probably could pull a romper, but I'd rather lose a little bit more. And sometimes, now TikTok. Oh my God, TikTok has a romper, a pants romper set. It's leopard print. It's brown and black. Oh, now the girls putting it on in the ads are bigger than me, and you cannot see their apron, their belly, or nothing. I'm like, it's $22. I think I'm gonna get it eventually. I'm gonna get it.
Formula, it's like off of y'all, like you, Queen, and all y'all, because it's a lemon and then the lemon emoji. Like, bro, you're acting like a bitch, bro. Do YouTube differently. Like, you don't have to fucking be just like everybody else in that community. Like everyone's throwing the lemon emojis, and this dude is fucking. He's got the lemon background. He's like, oh, lemon squad. Like, it's like,
yeah, I think that's what they're talking about, and obviously, this is not that. Where's that photo? This is not the type of onesie they're talking about. If I had a onesie on right here, it would be a romper. It would be a whole set that cut off at the legs, like mid-thigh, like a romper set. That's not what it is. I don't know. They're confused.
Like, you're literally copying her. You can tell where he got his whole formula from.
Well, he wants to be Queen's best friend.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why he's constantly covering her, because he secretly wants to be her best friend. He just won't admit it to the world.
Wow.
And I think maybe rejection's his issue. I don't know.
He wants to be Tim.
Tell him, Nanny.
Yeah, that could be it.
Ooh, who the fuck? Now, okay. Now, see, I'm trying to not go in, but it's like, who the fuck would think anybody would want to know B. Tim? Oh, probably somebody that doesn't know B. Tim.
Well, B. Tim's a very logical dude, man.
Oh, is he?
I enjoy listening to him, bro.
Hey, Truth just sent you, I know you said earlier you can't see the kick stuff. Truth just sent you a rage quit and said he's live, but one of the subs said you wanted to ask something.
Oh, yes. No,
Kitty, because Clue loves me and she wants my attention. So this was her fishing for it. Good job. You got it, girl. This is all you gonna get, other than when I re-expose you again for the racist you are. That'll be very soon. I'm working on a video.
My message to the Truth is, because he asked to have a conversation behind the scenes with me and Pino, and I just don't like doing I've had too many conversations recorded. I don't want to do behind the scenes stuff. So whatever we can wait till we have a full panel on the streets. We don't have to do it tonight, Truth, but just kind of break down what we got wrong on this. And you can do it in a way where you don't have to give full details of your life, just something to clear up. You know, Corrupt says he wants me to interview you. I don't know if you want to do that. Oh yeah, another thing too. Listen, this crazy white boy shit keeps popping up. That's
exactly what that means, that they cover Britney so much. Yes, Ostrich, great point. So Center is mainly focused on Queen, and it's because he wants to be best friends with her. Clue and Cletus, mainly Cletus, is very focused in on Britney, and that's what it is. The gods are laying it on us tonight. We have finally figured it out. They want to be Britney's best friends.
There's some crazy white boys on YouTube. We know the DEI.
Clue does kind of seem like sometimes she's so back and forth. Sometimes it seems like she's like simping a little bit for Craig, and then there's other times she is like, Craig's a piece of shit and leaves it all on Britney's plate. Okay, pick a lane, bitch. Pick a lane.
As well,
or don't.
I know Tennessee's got a lot of them crazy white boys. There's some in Florida. There's crazy white boys in Florida.
He said dropping the link. Truth, it's on YouTube. You gotta get it from the YouTube side.
Yeah, it's pinned in the chat.
Oh yeah, she hates women because a majority of women do look better than her. I mean, and that's not me taking a dig. That's my opinion. And that doesn't mean it's everybody else's opinion, but 9 times out of 10, think about the women you see throughout the day, Think about the women we see here on YouTube. Just in general.
Yeah, no, we just don't know. We just didn't understand what he said. He said that he had 7 felonies. And I know that he told Pino days. See, I think he got me and Pino confused. So Pino wasn't telling me that he was talking the truth behind the scenes. So I didn't know a lot what was getting said, I guess. And then Pino finally told me yesterday or today, he's like, yeah, but
she's one of those bitches that's so insecure, like growing up, she had to hang out with the dudes and be like one of the dudes, raunchy, nasty, filthy. You know, she had to be that person in hopes that maybe something would form from there, because otherwise they wouldn't look her direction. She's just one of those bitches. I don't like females. Females are too emotional. They're too dramatic. She's one of them.
he kind of gave me his whole background kind of thing. So I don't know, but I guess he wants to keep it behind the scenes, whatever. But at the same time, we want to know, man. We want to know your life story, bro.
No, we don't. That's the problem. He keeps telling his fucking life story, and every time he tells it, something changes. And then people perk up and they're like, hold up, this is different. They notice, they pay attention, they say something about it, and then he becomes the victim. It's a whole fucking setup. Nobody wants to know about his childhood life, his criminal life, none of it. Nobody has asked for any of it. He just comes out and tells it and then changes it, and people catch on. That really is what it is.
And we'll just react to it.
Yeah, true.
You know, bro, how you doing?
Andy.
Doing all right, man. Just and
Thank you,
you know that I do have my life.
I keep forgetting to fucking unblock you on your other. I'm just gonna fucking clear the block list. I keep forgetting to even go over there. I'm so sorry, Aisha. I will get it.
Because obviously I'm in the middle of okay, I don't want to be rude, and I'll let you know.
Yeah. CPS. Excuse me. They said it changed like 3 times the other day.
Maybe you can help me understand what exactly is the interest.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Truth came up at this spot. Okay. So y'all listen, Truth just joined the panel. I know it probably sucks just not having anything to really look at on the screen. Just check your chat while you listen, because I can't bring myself to go to my desk. So I'm sorry. Pick said, I'm not entirely convinced she's human, and the fact the U.S. is looking for alien DNA tells me I could be onto something. Oh my God, Pix, I hope aliens aren't like her. I feel like they're very gentle, loving creatures, and we would so be able to vibe. I don't think they're all gross and scary like that, but some people do. I don't think I've told you, there's not a bit of me that feels there's anything redeeming about her. Not one fucking little thing. And so it's like, that's why I decided to stop, reviewing her and talking my shit back and forth with her, because I think she's so irredeemable that she isn't human, that she doesn't have a soul. And if she does have a soul, it's not a good one. And there's no good part about it. And when I get like that about somebody, it's best I just shut the fuck up.
My story.
I don't think we even cared until you brought it up on the panel, and then it kind of like left us in a gray area. We're like, wait a minute, what? You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And I think
Go ahead. So my thing is this, man. These people have been tracking the shit out of me for 2 years. These people have my criminal record, the same criminal record that I forwarded to. I'm not sure exactly who I was speaking with. It's the contact number I have.
Here, I'll slow it down. I know it can be hard to hear this way. Let me slow it down.
Tracking shit out of me for 2 years. These people have my criminal record, the same criminal record that I forwarded to.
These people, and y'all know that's something we've been calling out. Like, who is the people that has your criminal record? I haven't seen anybody talk about it in the past 2.5 years. I haven't seen anybody just on their own shit talking about his criminal record, asking questions about it. I haven't seen anybody dropping any tea on his criminal record. Who is he talking about?
Exactly who I was speaking with. It's the contact number I have, right? I just have it in my phone as YouTube Streets, right? So I sent exactly what it was, broke down. I sent my case file, everything you need to look it up. You know what I mean? If that's what y'all feel you need to do. Just at the place I am in my life, I don't make that part
He
of
did
my
now.
life, something I just sit out here and talk about. It isn't something that goes along with who I am today. And I'm not proud of it. I've talked about it before. You know what I mean? I've spoke on it, but to come over and like to somehow glorify the stupid ass shit, like, bro, I did 35 miles an hour running from the police and stopped at the stop sign because I was whacked out of my mind. I mean, it is what
Which
it
is
is.
crazy to me because I've been like, when I was younger, I would smoke and drive, not meth, but weed, right? And I would think that meth would make you speed, like speed through red lights and shit, while pot would make you stop at the stop sign 100 yards before you get to it, you know?
Right? Like I've told the story before, but if someone wants to check my paperwork and you're within your guy, you guys, I provided it in the text message. I'd rather it be put.
There's two things I care about with paperwork. I don't really care about any kind of cooperating or anything like that. But the two things
Well, you're not gonna find that either. But
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to do it here either. But I was young and dumb, you know? Oh, God. I'm 37. And Caden's 14. So it's been at least 15 years.
Okay, that's fine. The women and children. I just want to make
Check
sure
it.
that,
Check it.
and then you know any bad charges like that. But
Check it.
you know, Pino said that he got your
Zero
name.
Jules, can you drop New Age plugs link? It's the right thing to do.
So again, I didn't get it all from him. So we'll you know, I'm sure that he already looked it up. He would have said something. So
yeah, bro, I sent the entire file, case number, everything you need to look it up with the history. I think I might have put the attorney in there too. It's not that I got anything to hide. It's just that's not what I put out about my life now. I'm in recovery, about to do something.
Tammy, we got a part here called East Griffin. East Griffin is the hood. You know, there's different hoods. East Griffin's the meth hood. And it's full of white methed out crackheads. Like they're all over in that specific area. If Mama's in here, she can confirm that. Like it's a whole little area.
Celebrate 7 years on September 11th. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what I put.
Thank you, Sue.
It's part of my story, but it's not something that I just want to sit out here and talk to a bunch of people about. I'm not proud of the fact that I lived a professional life while at the same time being a hustler and a dumb, stupid idiot at the time.
Oh shit. He said hustler.
That's not what I want people that know me today or meet me today to focus on. That's why I said I'd rather talk about it behind the scenes, not because I have anything to hide. But I am married now, and you know I was married when I called my case.
It's like going through the zombie apocalypse through there, through East Griffin. Shit. Hey, Paper Cut Tina. I hope you're having a good day too, love. I still see you over there doing your thing, girl. Was what actually him?
She's a professional. She doesn't need this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not something that's beneficial to my family. So I just didn't want to talk about it on your show. It's really what it came down to.
well, I gotta say you do the opposite of what a lot of guys on here do. So they'll come through their story, right? And they'll not glorify it, but now they're known for that. So you're kind of doing the opposite of where
We are listening to New Age Plug, and I don't know if they're decent or not. They're very ill-informed, so it's hard because I don't want to, Megan Nels, I don't want to put that, you know, they're not decent people on them when I don't really know enough to know yet. I don't like that they just run with stuff that they're told. And it feels like they don't actually do any like looking into things. I was pleased to hear that Krupp is the one that was like, yo, there's some concerning stuff. You know, he was told about truth and he went and actually looked and he could see just in that short time, he could see something like it's just too much. It's just too much, right? And I could respect the fuck out of him for even going back and taking that time and looking into it. I'm sure he didn't do a deep dive. I'm sure he just probably seen a few clips. The clips are enough.
you don't want people to just know you for the street shit. You just want them to know you for your true crime shit. Which is that's how Jumpsuit tries to make it too. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not even true crime, man. Listen, I came into this whole thing because of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee.
Yeah, you came into this calling into Cluminati's show, pretending to be a forensics investigator who has insight into the case.
That's the whole thing. Because I grew up in Middle Tennessee. I grew up on the west side of Nashville. It is what it is. And so,
I agree,
autistic, it was something that struck my attention because things didn't make sense.
But to me, he talked his little bit of shit right, but he's not picking up what Clue is trying to force at him. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to get him. Like, they're using the fuck out of YouTube streets. All of them. All of them. They're using the fuck out of them. They got in with the allegedly speculating stuff, and now they just keep, apparently they're sending photos and streams and God only knows what else. Nonsense has been spoken about, like, and they don't know her either. Like, they're trying, Jay, they're trying to get these dudes to follow their lead. And the dudes aren't really picking it up. They're not doing it. Not like they won't. Not like what's intended.
I started following Clue and calling into Clue's show. And eventually, her audience and her and Cletus convinced me to start my little channel.
And why did they want you to start a channel? I got the voicemail somewhere on here. The voice call where he called into Clue's show. I just haven't wanted to go back digging, but it's uploaded somewhere on here. He called and pretended to be a part of the investigation.
I knew it was going to get to what it was, right? That's the truth of how I started in this anyway. I'm not true crime. I'd much rather talk to you about,
That's why I try to give that grace call.
Bullshit. But somewhere along the line,
I don't know.
I take full responsibility, but the way that I say things comes off really fucked up to people because I have no filter. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, y'all feel free to check those charges. And when you do, please make sure you come out and let everybody ask. No, I ain't got not a bit, not one, not a damn ounce of any of them charges.
Janine, I love how Truth acts like he's just learning about social media and its ramifications. He didn't learn anything from his stints on TikTok and Instagram. And it's alarming because I know Audacity, I think other people, I think CPS might have put something out. There's a few people putting out videos from his past. Like some of them were the ones I showed y'all last week. And you got to admit, anybody that goes and sees those clips, they're seeing the same pattern that they're seeing today. Only today it seems like it might be a little worse. I mean, you did out some private information to get it off of your back and your shoulders. Like, very selfish move.
Please.
Yeah, no, we're not putting nothing on you, man. But people have tried to put shit on you before, though, right? That was like another thing too.
Is he still acting lethargic, Soup?
Why we wanted to look just to make sure, and I think you can understand that, like, because fucking dude, we've had people up here lie about shit, and then all of a sudden now we're in a weird spot where we're like, oh fuck, we either got to expose these people or we got to. You hear me?
Curtis, can you hear? I can't. No, sorry. That's what I was saying. I can't hear anybody. You only drop down and come back up, then I should be able to hear. Yeah, that'd probably be the best thing.
I love for Bun Bun. She was worried about him earlier. Said he was acting kind of lethargic. Maybe he's just having a rough day. Maybe something upset his tummy. Maybe he ate too much of that stuff they eat. What's that weird stuff? Maybe it's just an off day. He's okay. Okay, good. That's great. That's great, Soup. Even just that little bit. Maybe he's just having a rough one, Sometimes we have those days. Let's just pray and hope that he's fine. All good vibes to Bun Bun.
But you can't hear. Yeah, I can't. I'll go come back up.
Not hay. It's called, it is hay, but alfalfa. Don't they eat alfalfa?
All right, he's got to give me a second because I got to charge this up. And another thing too, DBS on the podcast, he has more the prison. He's a prison dude that kind of like is more leaning into like checking people on shit, right? That's kind of what he does. He was in Rikers Island. He was a Latin King.
Y'all should show them, Cletus, while you up there on that panel, you should show him Sergeant Friday's channel.
It was all kinds of, he was part of he has a murder charge, right? He does that. Now, my thing is, like I said, I'm just looking for two things: making sure you didn't know women and children. That's the cooperating shit. Unless you're out here saying, "Yo, you're a fucking rat," calling people rats, and then we find out that you're a fucking rat. Yeah, that warrants it. But I really don't give a fuck about that either.
Still not back yet. Hold on.
Basically, just dude.
If you want to be anonymous.
So they start playing Truth and Seth again,
Go ahead, True.
and then Truth comes back.
Go ahead.
I just couldn't hear you. My bad. For some reason, the sound dropped and it was just silent on my end.
Let me ask you this though: with this whole so man, so this Sebastian Rogers thing, right?
Seems like
Do you
it.
regret
Hope.
anything you said recently?
Not YouTube streets, but being them. Yeah, it does seem like that. Hey, Jonathan.
That's a double-edged sword.
All right, let's listen.
Man, so this Sebastian Rogers thing, right? Do you regret anything you said recently?
That's a double-edged sword. Do I regret how I said it? The manner in which I said it? Absolutely. Do I regret getting it off my soul based on the reason why I felt that it was said and then made me, or what was told to me that I couldn't say it for XYZ reason? It got to a point where you start looking at all the times that something was said of you can't talk about this because it's being worked on or this or that. And nothing ever came out of it. Nothing ever came from law enforcement. And when I finally had, the time when I was in the hospital, when I was laying there thinking about everything, shit just started to not feel right anymore. And unfortunately, I just didn't hear making.
Let me rewind that.
The time when I was in the hospital, when I was laying there thinking about everything, shit just started to not feel right anymore. And unfortunately, I can sit here and make excuses all day long. It doesn't matter. I was put on a medication called heparin, and I was taking 1,500 milligram injections into my stomach. And then, anyway, look at the camper, you'll know. It doesn't make an excuse, but I was way out of character.
I don't know about like heparin. Like I've heard about it, but I don't know how it's injected. I thought through an IV, but I don't know. With today's science, there ain't no telling if they've found a way to put it in other forms. So I don't know.
And way overboard because I didn't know how to express what I was trying to say. So yes, I do.
I always thought it was through intravenously, not through the stomach.
I feel that I could have done it in a much more respectful way to Sebastian, and that
yeah, you could have just not did it. Like it was literally to clear your own chest, your own mind, because it was just bothering you so bad.
However, when people say that the information wouldn't help at all, my response is, well,
bro, can you imagine them, the havoc they would wreak over there? Yeah, do it, lady.
Maybe, but maybe not. What I do know is that I don't have to hold that on my soul anymore. And
so it's worth it, huh? You ain't got to just know this information.
I mean, if it bothers people, what bothers me is that I heard it from the mouth that I heard it from, which is exactly the last person.
Right. So if it bothered you, hearing it come from his mom, why then do you think that it wouldn't bother us all hearing it come from you? Like, you just took and did to everybody else what they did to you by feeding you that information. You just threw it up on everybody else.
The scene with Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, can I stand on? I'm telling the truth. Was the delivery wrong? Yeah, absolutely it was. And I apologize for that, truly. But, at the end of the day, I didn't lie, and I stand on that hill no matter what anybody thinks about it.
I agree, Pix.
Did Seth get anything out of that, you think? Did you talk to him off after you guys did the little interview? Did you talk to him?
No, I didn't even know Seth was coming on my panel, bro. Like, people can say what they want
that
to.
girl.
Seth, even there was someone in the chat that sent Seth the link. They come out and spoke on it. I had my panel open for anybody who wanted to come over and talk to me about what was going on between me and Clue, if you really want to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that what was going on over at fucking Granny's with the father or the stepfather and the mother, right? We're talking about that. All of a sudden, he pops up in my back chat Are you on YouTube right now too? I just want to make sure before.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. You're good.
All right. So he pops up in my back chat. I'm like, what the fuck? Of course I bring it up. Because he's never talked to anybody on the dark side that I know of, the quote dark side. And I've said forever, if I had an opportunity to talk to him, I was going to hit him with every hard question that everybody asked.
This guy's probably like,
I did.
what the fuck is the dark side?
People think, oh, your attitude sucks. Yeah, it probably did. But I'm also tired of everybody tiptoeing and fucking, playing tap dance around questions. Ask the fucking questions and stop putting around. And that's what I did. Some people don't like it.
Well, or don't ask the questions. Mind your fucking business and deal with your curiosity. Deal with your nosiness. The rest of us do that. Y'all don't realize, like, it's only a few of y'all that, like, think about the Summer Wells. There was that group. It's always a little group of y'all that are just willing to do the most bizarre shit when it comes to victims and their families. And the truth that Truth was putting out was hard to hear the other day. But Clue and Cletus, like, what does that make people look at her like for? Like, it's like, I just said like way too many times. I'm trying to think of the way I want to explain. It's like, oh God, I just said it again. Fuck my life. Like, how does that make her look if we are to think that was the truth? So you out here hanging out with a bitch that told y'all some weird shit? Like, it's kind of weird.
They don't like my approach. It's just who I am, and I don't apologize for it. And he slipped up, in my opinion, multiple times because he wasn't prepared for the energy and he wasn't prepared for the way I asked the question.
Actually, I don't think he slipped up. I don't recall him slipping up. I felt like that was one of the best interviews that Seth has done, not on Truth's part, but Seth himself. Because he's been a wrecking ball in his child's case when it comes to hitting these panels, right? And giving out this information publicly. Chris and Katie are doing that shit in the background. But then what happens is they give it in the background, and then this person talks to this person, and that person relies on this one, and this one relies on that one, and it becomes a thing.
Blinded by their hate for me to see the information that came out of that interview.
Well, you pressed him about a point of him having Sebastian Rogers' poster behind him on the StreamYard.
Yeah, but you know what? I struggle, Pix, because they should have never, like, what in tarnation made them think to tell these, like, let's really think about it. Okay, they have YouTube channels. Outside of that, let's really think about it. These are just some random motherfuckers. Why are you telling that kind of stuff to some random motherfuckers on the intranet? What are we doing?
Oh.
Yes, sorry, but
Didn't warrant that. Did he just? Do you think he deserved to get pressed that hard on having that picture behind him?
Yes, 100%. Because every time he goes into anybody's chat, he tells everybody, please put it on your channel. Please post it on your channel. Every time he does his money-a-thons where he complains about everybody else except talk about Sebastian, in my opinion, never has a picture of Sebastian up. When he's wearing the shirt out and doing a search for Sebastian, rarely is it a Sebastian shirt. So my point was, how are you and the other set of parents going around talking about you want everybody to spread this information about your son, but you yourselves aren't even putting it on y'all's own page. And the other set of parents don't even have a page, but they sure are in the background talking to creators. That's weird to me. Sorry, I call it how I see it. That's just my opinion. Other people can disagree.
Better than normal, Petty Crocker.
Okay, so yeah, you said you're on another. So you're on a new medication. So that couple days right there, that was like a manic phase or something. Like
bro, I had a heart attack, bro. I was in the hospital for 4 days.
He was not in the. Let's cut the shit. He was not in the hospital for 4 days, maybe 24 hours.
I was transferred from one hospital to a level 1. Like that, and I'm not using that as an excuse. They started me on anti-seizure medications because I was having seizures that dropped me to the ground. In the meantime, I'm stuttering. I had a heart attack in the middle of all of it. It is what it is. You just know I'm not lying. I'm sorry, I'm not trying.
He had O2. I can't think of the other word. Basically, his oxygen dropped too low. Wonder why. And that can cause other stuff, but he was not in for 4 days. I don't know why he keeps saying that. I've heard him say that several times now. He was not in there for 4 days. He went in. This is using their story, right? He was live streaming. He stepped away to go use the bathroom, never came back. Somebody came in, shut it down. Supposedly, wifey ran him to the hospital, and he was admitted and then sent over to the next hospital and done tests there, right? So he left that night. The next day, the next afternoon, he does a live. And by that night, he was home doing another live. It was not 4 days. And this is why you talk too fucking much and people listen. And then we hear inconsistencies and it's like, hold up.
Put him under the bus, but like,
No, I don't think anybody has to quantify. I mean, you went live from the hospital.
okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the medicine was not mental health medicine. It's anti-seizure medicine that they were giving to me with injections in my stomach to keep me from having seizures. It's called.
Do y'all want me to look that up? Let me look that up. Hold on. It's Kepprin, right? And is it heparin? Keppra. Okay. Keppra injection is given through an IV, through a needle or tube in a vein. So a vein in a stomach? Not as a standard subcutaneous or intramuscular shot. The injectable form is used only in medical settings when a patient cannot take pills or liquid by mouth. A nurse dilutes the medication and then infuses it slowly into a vein over 15 minutes. So I don't know, unless the vein's in his stomach. I've seen crazy places, you know? I've seen it. I've seen it all. And I've never seen anybody giving it in a vein in the stomach. Okay. Okay, Lens. Hold on, Nola's wanting under the cover. Let me go back and let this play. Hold on, Nala. Be patient, baby.
Kepprin. You can Google it and look up Kepprin effect on autism and look at Kepprin effect in general. It's called
Kepprin. He's saying Kepprin. He's saying Kepprin. Keppra. So now I'm Googling Keppra with autism. Oh, I got it, Lens. And we're back. Let me add this. Oh, she sent me. All right. We're back. Here, let me add this. So this is what he showed when he was talking about it on his stream. So this says Keppra and rage in adults with autism spectrum disorder. Keppra is a anti-epileptic, I cannot say that, drug, anti-seizure drug used in adults with epilepsy, including those with autism spectrum disorder, but it can cause behavioral side effects such as aggression, irritability, and rage in a subset of patients. Evidence of behavioral risk. FDA labeling notes that aggression, inability, anger, and aggressive behavior are well documented adverse effects occurring in about 12 to, I think that says 15, it's small, I can't see it, percent of patients. In children with autism, aggression was a significant side effect when Keppra was used at 20 to 30 milligrams a day, or while a large UK epilepsy registry study of adults with autism found no significant overall link. Okay. And then this is no, Keppra is never injected into the stomach. How Keppra is administered by mouth. Keppra is normally taken as a pill, liquid, or tablet, swallowed through the mouth. It is absorbed by your digestive system or through an IV. If you cannot take medicine by mouth, an injectable form of Keppra is given slowly through an IV line into a vein in your arm or hand, not into the skin or muscle of the abdomen. Bro, this too much. This too much. Sometimes injected at a belly site, but this is an off-label medical practice reserved almost exclusively for palliative and end of life. Oh my God. Sheesh. Maybe he's dying. Oh God. That's gonna be the next one.
In rage, and I knew nothing about it when it was prescribed to me. I quit taking it. I think I'm on day 4 now, where I literally threw it away. I've had 4 or 5 seizures since I stopped taking it because you're not supposed to stop it that way.
So again, I mentioned this earlier on my morning live because I heard this part and it was like, so you mean to tell me that you were prescribed this medicine, this anti-seizure medicine, but because of the side effects it gives you, which is raging on the internet, you decided to just stop taking it. You would rather be on the internet than get your health right. Okay.
But I was tired of the rage constantly. It's not a lie. It's not an excuse. It's the fucking truth. I still hold to the fact that I'm responsible for my words. I'm responsible for what I said. And people have every right to disagree with me in any way they want to. And I accept that.
Yeah, Red Bull girl.
Yeah, you go. I think, in my opinion, you go a little bit too hard on the women, man. Like,
right, Liz. Was he? Was he on Keppra during his TikTok and Instagram days too? Shit. No, it was a normal, like, yeah, he got a little more intense on this one, but it wasn't that out. Like, him throwing the shit was stupid. It was all her performance, though, I feel.
They disagree with me in any way they want to, and I accept that.
Yeah, you go. I think, in my opinion, you go a little bit too hard on the women, man. Like,
well, Cletus does too, and you got him up there.
In the sense where you want to pull, you said something about pulling up on a girl.
Who? When?
I don't know what girl it was, but the way you, so it was on your own live, and it was then one of the days. It was the night that you're kind of going pretty crazy, and you said, "Yo, bitch, I'll fucking pull up." And I'm like, "Oh my God, dude!"
No, because I say bitch doesn't mean I'm talking to a female.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But
I didn't hear him say anything about pulling up on a female. He was probably talking shit to one of the dudes.
That's a word we use constantly between. I might have been talking about Illuminati at that point, just honestly, because it's bitch everything. There's no disrespect.
No, you weren't talking about her at that point. It was. I think it might have been the girl that's backstage. The Crimson Tide.
No, because here's the thing. What I'm not going to do is give her any type of my energy. So I will jump down for her because she's loonier than a shitstorm.
I wouldn't. But I told y'all I felt like the way it was done with UA was kind of fucked up. Like, because the dates were missing on certain screenshots, and she was saying this was from back in June. It was just a kiki ha moment, right? But then again, on the flip side, it's like, but why are you kiki ha and talking shit about rolling up to somebody's house in real life? That's weird. It's still weird. There's no excuse. She's I don't know. But he also I don't know.
No time for it. So respectfully, I'm not going to disrespect you. That's like
no,
that.
I'm not. Yeah, you go.
Right. Was he on Kepper when he threatened to cut Tony's throat too?
Coming up, yeah, dog.
But to be fair, both incidents did involve his wife. So I'll give him that little bit.
You talk after if you
Oh,
want.
for sure. But yeah, she has every right to talk her lies if she wants to. But I'm not going to sit up here and go back and forth with someone that's just, never mind. Because it is what it is. I got my own community that's in the process of trying to keep themselves together because of all the lies
Right,
and the
Lon.
bullshit that's being pushed. Because I stood on what I believed.
Did you talk to the FBI about the case?
I talked to the necessary people I need to talk to.
Man, that's a good answer. You've been PR trained, brother. Who's PRing you over there?
I'm just someone who doesn't talk to
He's just used to doing this. This is one of the patterns.
anybody without an attorney, and I'm definitely not going to put myself in any situation.
Oh, UA wants me to unblock her? Well, I'm going to clear my block list before I go live next time. So
Sued or fucking killed.
fuck it. Let them come.
So okay, let's say if this was a different case,
True.
I would have a lot of.
True, Zero Jules, because up to that point, I had never mentioned Truth's wife. You're right. You're right. Tony said what he said because Truth is the one that brought, talked his shit and about his dick being on my mouth and shit. And that's just disrespectful. But still, I can still see it was both instances did involve his wife and cutting throats.
It might
overall
be a situation though. You ever think about that, Truth? Like, let's say if this was a little dirt case and you come out with some information that nobody knows about and you give it to the world, that could cause an issue.
Yes. Yes, it could. But he needed to get it off his chest, off his conscience, babe.
But we're talking about a child's case. That why should any parent of a missing child be telling secrets to YouTubers? Why?
Can I ask you? Can I chime in on that?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just have to ask a question, right? And I mean, truth, and I haven't talked about this because
No, we haven't yet.
we both. We
do. We do know that there was some lies in there about the UA part of it, right? We do know that Truth is lying about some of it. But UA, you're so crazy as fuck, bitch. It's too much.
kind of in our feelings about things, and
No
it is
new
what it is.
friends.
Exactly so.
Do you think the parents of a missing child should be able to talk to people, and those people keep those things held in confidence if there is no benefit to the public knowing?
I don't. Okay, so he's asking, is it okay for the parents to talk to people as long as it's not something, that is beneficial? Now, to me, that would be like parents are going to talk to people, right? But there should be a boundary on what parents will talk to people about. Like, I don't understand how y'all got to the whole safe word and all that shit. I don't understand how it ever got there. They didn't know y'all from Adam. Like, that shit's weird to me. That's my opinion, though.
Just that's my question.
I do, because we've had this conversation before, right? I do. But
okay, so he was asking that to Truth. So he's feeling like, hey, it's fine. We all know this information, but it's fucked up. And you're the only one that chose to put it out. But it's really not fine to have that information. I feel like it's kind of self-soothish. I don't know.
parent is actively still going behind the scenes to, in their own words, correct a narrative.
Oh, shit. In their own words. Hey, gang, gang. He ain't talking about that, but still. Shout out.
Longer hold any dedication or loyalty to who, with all intensity, was the last person to be with Sebastian and lives with the last person to be with Sebastian. And the comments simply could not and did not sit well on me for well over 2 years. There wasn't a secret about that.
You should have got over it.
I feel like that when I was told that it would hurt him or his case if we talked about it, I believed that. The same way I believed many times when we were told things were going to happen and this was going to happen and this was going to happen and it never did. You get to a point where you start looking at someone like, why do you keep lying? There's where I changed my opinion on whether or not it helps or not, because how do I know that they're not self-snitching on themselves in ways that I wouldn't know because I'm keeping quiet because they used the threat of it hurting Sebastian as the reason I need to be quiet or anybody else. And I think that's fucked up. especially them knowing that I'm autistic, knowing that he sought me out. I didn't seek him out.
Yes, they're damn. I agree. I agree perfectly. It is their choice, and I think they can talk to whoever they want. But I think that they need to, like, I think it needs to be considered, like, because, and that's just my opinion, because I don't understand how we get there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a little too far for random people to know this. Like, it's not pertinent to finding them. So I don't know. I think parents have a little bit of a responsibility in that as well.
How did you seek me out? And everybody, you got in contact with Yall. He got in contact with Yall to get in touch with me. And that was always weird. Why? I was a tiny channel and I had just gotten my channel started with clues people.
Why? Because you called in claiming to be some part or have background information. Why the fuck do you think he called in or wanted to talk to you? Like, I think that's a stupid question to be asking. Why? Why did Chris want to? Well, maybe because you called into clues and acted like you knew some shit.
You know, and 3 years later, man, I'm a lot more educated on this social media shit, and I look at things differently, and I don't like what I see. I think Sebastian deserves to have a voice. Listen, they're the ones.
Well, you telling his private information that you shouldn't even know about in the first place is not giving Sebastian a voice. I'm tired of all this masking. Like, we gonna mask and act like we're standing up for victims, and really all we're doing is exploiting them even more. It's like becoming a trend again. We finna have to start doing tragedy pimp shit again. Everybody around us is doing it.
And said, Chris himself said, if y'all really knew about Sebastian, y'all would stop looking for him. Said that to the father.
Thank you perfectly.
So here's my thing though, right? Is this is my exact point. There's a lot of things that have been said that can't be verified. And I mean, quite honestly, Seth has said a lot of things that have gotten spun differently later. And that's a key one that a lot of people have played on. He has come out here and said that Chris said that, but it's never been vetted because quite honestly, the only people that could ever vet that would be Seth or Chris and anybody that was privy to that conversation. You know what I mean?
No, it was on a panel.
Okay.
It was on a panel.
Yes,
He said it
Deanna.
on a panel. I mean, for a fact he did.
Hold on. He said what?
Chris said that, but it's never been. Seth has said a lot of things that have gotten spun differently later, and that's a key one that a lot of people have played on. He has come out here and said that Chris said that, but it's never been vetted because, quite honestly, the only people that could ever vet that would be Seth or Chris and anybody that was privy to that conversation. You know what I mean?
No, it was on a panel.
Okay.
It was on a panel. He said it on a panel. I mean, for a fact.
No, he did not. See, they don't even remember how it went down. Seth came on a panel, I can't remember which one, and told the panel host that he needed to talk about something. And that's when the stuff with the other kid came about. And Seth's whole reason and excuse for doing that is because he said that Chris told him that if they knew about Sebastian, they wouldn't want to search. That's how it played out. So Chris supposedly told Seth that. Seth jumps on a panel, exposes his son, and supposedly Chris at the same time for saying that shit. They don't even remember how it went down. Sheesh. Hey, I got a Nunya brain on that one.
Okay. I just don't.
It was on Pascal. Yes. Yes, I think you're right. Mimi. Hold on. She gets so rough with Apollo. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of gatekeeping in different ways, right? But yeah, it feels more gatekeeperish from the Proud Feet side.
I don't remember that.
And I think it's because they know that if people knew all the shit they talked about behind the scenes pertaining to this child, they would be like, how dare y'all ever judge Seth? That's what I think.
That's all I'm saying.
I got another question, Truth. Do you believe everything that you were told?
Yes, he
By
does.
who?
But the information that you gave out on that live, everything that you said, do you believe all that or any of it?
Yes.
I mean, with all due respect, you got to be more specific.
No.
We talked about.
I mean, why does he need to be more specific? You said pretty specific things.
Oh, I don't even. It's so, dude. It's so.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Do I believe that?
Yeah, you're right, Kim. He did. And that's why I said, like, the same way Seth was doing the panel appearances and telling people too much that we didn't need to know, the Proud Feet were doing that same thing, but they were doing it behind the scenes with specific creators. Truth, Clue, Crabtree, Granny, Cletus.
Occurred?
Yeah.
Well, the mother said they did. So yes.
Oh my God.
Point blank is simple. I said what I said. I'm not lying. I'll say it again, 10 toes down, no disrespect to anybody. The mother said it. On a
Why is the bigger channel? Why no one covering what you're talking about? Because dude, this is a bombshell.
I can't be.
It's a bombshell that can't be verified. So it's not really. It's a gross bombshell. It's a temper tantrum bombshell. It's a word of mouth bombshell. Not anything credible.
Responsible for what other people say or don't say, bro. And this is why I don't want to do this, because it puts such a bad situation. I choose not to do this anymore right now.
You feel like you're in a trick bag right now.
Yeah, real bad. And it's,
Yeah,
it's like
this
a
is
watch.
going to show that. I don't know. I think dude, this is.
I agree, Carl.
It's I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I get what you're saying, and from your perspective, I understand why you're looking at it the way you are. And mind you, I have not looked at your chat, so I have no idea what anybody's saying. I'm talking to the people on the panel. I'm just simply saying, bro, I'm going to stand on what I know I heard with my own ears.
No, Seth publicly didn't, like, it's different. It varies, right? It's different levels. I feel like there's stuff that has been talked about supposedly behind the scenes with the Proud Feet that is just unacceptable. Like, nobody should probably know, in my opinion. But then there's also where Seth was coming up doing panel appearances talking about the situation with the neighbor kid and talking about the faith thing and also the whole the wet dream thing. Like, Seth came out and talked about all that. Like, so it's just as bad. It's just as bad.
That's it.
And I think, Plug, respectfully, right? Like you said, you don't know, you're not up to speed on it, right? And I think to jump in on the most recent and then try to catch up probably.
But
Not a good idea.
Let me ask you something, please. What Elevated Truth just came out with the other day. That's the biggest thing, and this is from an outside person in true crime that doesn't know the Sebastian Roger case like anybody in the chat or you guys do. But from looking in, this is the biggest thing I've seen in this case for a lot since Crabtree got caught with the cocaine. This is the biggest thing I've seen.
I forgot about that part. Oh, but I don't think it was cocaine, Plug. I think it was an Addy. It was an Addy, baby. In my opinion, allegedly. Oh shit! Hey, why didn't one of them speak up and say, you know what? That's it. Y'all remember he did a drug test and then poured the pee out and then took off to Clue and Cletus's and did it again over there at their house? Y'all remember that shit?
So let me ask you.
Allegedly, not really. I'm just Crabtree knows I'm joking. Go ahead.
So let me ask you.
No, it's not allegedly. It's on film. Betty's got it on her channel. I've reviewed it. It's on film. He snorted the fuck out of that. Hey, listen, I used to like snorting shit too. I hope he's better. I hope he's doing well. But that was a fuck up on his part. And it was public. Oh, we remember that toilet. We sure as fuck do.
In terms of sensationalism. And
Oh my God. Mom, you just put it together for me. Hold on. When Crabtree went over there to do that pee test, that is the frame that the toilet was seen in. Oh my God. I totally didn't even connect that it was the same time, the same live, the same. Oh my God. It was. That's when the toilet got caught. I mean, it kind of was a distraction. It kind of worked, didn't it, Zero Jules? Like, it kind of was a distraction. We forgot all about the Addy once we seen that toilet.
It's for people to talk about. I don't disagree with you. Of course, it's sensational and people are going to talk about it. But in terms of actually finding the child that's missing, is it really the biggest thing?
Me too.
So far, I think information wise, I probably worded that wrong, Cletus. But you were right about content or like new. It's like a headline. Like we haven't had anything.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I didn't see. Here's the thing, bro. This did not help me. This did in no way coming out with this did it help me, assist me, grow my channel, and it destroyed my channel for the actually, other than my real hardcore people that believe in me and so on. But as far as like this didn't. There was nothing about this that did me anything good coming out with it. And I knew that before I came out with it. And I still made the decision to stand on what I did.
Right. So you still got to you got to take those consequences. And sometimes looking at something like this, people are going to feel like in that moment you chose yourself over Sebastian's dignity.
I have to put it. Anybody can think whatever they want to about me. And I don't think that it should be discussed without you having some background, maybe in the background, because like I said, there are other things that I haven't said and other people haven't said out of respect, and I'm not going to. There's context to it.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Listen. I'm going to rewind that. Listen. Perk your ears up, because I know some of y'all just diamond arting, painting, maybe cooking dinner. Listen.
In the background, because like I said, there are other things that I haven't said and other people haven't said out of respect, and I'm not going to. There's context to it.
Wait a minute. Hold up. No. There's what?
I said, bro, listen, I'm not gonna get myself.
Don't say it. But that's
not what I'm saying. Is when you asked just a second ago, do I feel like I'm being put into, not necessarily on purpose, but a position? You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way this is. Not even on your doing, but like it's going to put me and people I care about against each other unnecessarily. When what Cletus said is right. Anything that I may think is important, I think it's important that I talk about it with people who would be able to judge whether it needs to go to the public or not. Does that make sense? Because I don't always make the best decision whether something should go to the public or not.
Why did the Proudfoots feel so comfortable to tell you this stuff?
The Proudfoots.
It ain't just him, bro. It is not just him.
As an autistic person, they can control, in my opinion. That's my opinion, bro. And they didn't realize that I'm a smart motherfucker, just like a lot of other people don't realize I'm a smart motherfucker. And I grew up on the streets. It is what it is.
How about you don't? How about you don't?
The other way, they underestimated me. And I'm not here to be a badass. I'm simply here of, I should have never said it in the first place, according to everybody, right? But for me, my soul, and be able to know that I at least spoke up for maybe Sebastian hit somebody. I don't know, bro.
No, bro. It did nothing for Sebastian. It was literally you cleansing your own soul. You made that choice. You got to deal with it. Like you have told us now 3 times in just this stream that that's what it was for, to clear your soul about it.
It happened. It came out of my mouth. I said it because it was true. I can't give anything else to it but that. It wasn't the fuck over.
Do you think you're painting Sebastian into a negative light with some of the comments that were said too? That's another thing that's been talked around with the community, like some details that shouldn't have been out. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like you painted him? Like, because you're saying how one household looked at him, and then you were saying how the other one did. So it was like,
I don't know. I haven't even mentioned it actually myself, Janine. Why hasn't anyone asked about truth telling people Clue was working with law enforcement? And that was part of the notes, right? Why did he? I don't know. What would be the reason? The same reason he told Clue that he was a part of something like that? I don't know.
I don't think that's anything that I've painted. I think that is a community-wide observation that may be different now because I brought light to it, and it's not what people want to talk about or agree with me with. But that's not something that I just came out of thin air with. You see what I'm saying? Like, seeing the same thing went down with, I asked hard questions. Questions people don't.
Why do you think you need to ask hard questions? What puts you in a position to be asking anybody any hard questions? That's the problem. All these motherfuckers think, fuck it.
Because they sound effing horrible. But there's nothing pretty about missing children's crimes or a pedophile crime. Nothing pretty about that. And it takes somebody who does not give a fuck to actually ask the questions. And it offends a lot of people when they do that. Here's the thing. I don't care. I want that damn answer. That's it. And if I'm wrong for that, I'm wrong for that. And I'm not the creator for you to follow. It's that simple. It's nothing more and nothing less.
That's
I
true,
was Team
Steve.
Sebastian when I came onto this damn thing, and I will leave Team Sebastian if that means that, you know, I lose anybody or whatever that I think are good people in the process. I'm willing to do that. If it means losing my channel to speak the truth, I'm willing to do that. That's it.
No, he's
Even if
never
it-
addressed it, Joe.
You know, painting him out to be a predator.
That's a real sideways question to ask because you're saying painting him out to be, and I don't wish to speak on anything anymore on that sort. And I hope you understand what I'm saying.
No. I hear what you're saying. But yeah,
It just don't feel good. It don't feel good, bro. There's nothing about this that feels good.
I
There's
think so
nothing about
too,
this.
Zero Jules. I think the foundation of what he said was there, but I think some of it was embellishment, exaggeration. Yeah.
This has been absolutely miserable since I opened my mouth. Cletus did say one thing that was very true, and Clue said it on her panel, that if I came out and said this, it was going to be channel suicide. And they are damn well probably right. But at the end of the day, like I said, that's a lot that I held on my soul. It felt wrong to me. I don't know if it means anything. But at the end of the day, maybe Sebastian wanted to say something, couldn't. We don't know because we don't know where
Vaughn.
he is. And there should never be secrets. The words secrets.
Yeah, he's Team Truth all the way.
Missing child's parents and social media YouTubers, and then expect that those quote secrets aren't going to be told.
Well, I think the information that we would want is something for us to go on to look for him. Like the little side stuff was, I don't know, it's kind of, some people think it was not tasteful. It was, you know, it was not appropriate to say, but that's, you know.
What is appropriate, brother? Respectfully.
I guess that's subjective, ain't it?
Is that appropriate from a survivor's point of view? Or is that appropriate from a, you know, everyday never had an issue point of view? Or is that appropriate from a prisoner's point of view or a convict's point of view? Or is it a sex offender's point of view?
Can I chime in on that?
Go ahead, please.
I think for me personally, it's from a missing child's point of view that may come home and hear what's said on the internet, right? And I mean, like I said, I'm guilty of saying some pretty foul stuff. Right? I know
You sure are.
But in retrospect,
Your bitch
I've also
is
learned
too.
a lot of things. And I think that at the end of the day, that's what we've all got to judge is if this missing child comes home and has to live with what has been said about him online, I think everybody's conscience has got to weigh in on that.
I agree with that 110%. And you know that I do understand that. Would you? And I don't want to go back and forth. Would you agree with that? I don't need you to do that, right? I just like, when we see this thing, I need to talk, we'll eventually talk. That's still my friend. We disagree greatly. I'm not happy with certain things, but I still got mad love for Cletus. And
Cletus said you're the same person online as offline. I respect
I am. There's no differences. I am. This is.
That's scary.
I think
you do got a screw loose, but hey.
I mean, a screw loose may be made. Listen, let me explain something, brother. When you're made by monsters, no, hold on. When you're made by monsters, you must become a monster.
Here we go.
Monsters, you just choose what to do with those monstrous ways. I choose to do it to fight for the better. It may not be how everybody else does it, but I have.
Well, your attempts to fight for the better are shit. You do good things, but you do really fucked up things. You affect people's lives. Like legit affect their lives.
Problem being that one that is that guy. I don't care.
We want the life story, bro. We want the full life story.
Never will give it because the only thing I'll tell you. No, listen. I'm just being straight up with you. It's not about me. It's about Sebastian. It's not about these. It's not about me. Simple as that. I'm just a random person on the internet who has a life story that I share on my platform.
Perfectly.
With all due respect, you know.
Perfectly. Lovey, I'm sorry.
You got people in the chat that just don't like your anything.
Sebastian, why is no one looking for him anymore?
That's why I brought up, why do you think I started talking about him? And all of a sudden now everybody's fucking.
Oh, this is my alien question. No, this is my other question. Remember when you were on our pod? I think I might have stirred this up because I hit you with that alien question, right? And then you left and you went to a live about Sebastian.
No, see, y'all are trying to, this is class now. Listen, here's the deal. I'm not no dummy, right? So at the end of the day, I made a decision after holding some shit in for whatever long period it was, after figuring out the campaign that was pushed against me based on a lie, okay, that I was a predator.
It goes back to that theory. He needed to tell that information so that everybody understood where his theory came from. That it's literally selfish as fuck. And by that time, he had been spiraling on that theory and nobody else was talking about it. He had been spiraling on it for like 3 weeks straight.
I was this dangerous person, blah, blah, blah. It all came out a year and a half later. And when it all came out, yeah, man, I fucking was in a real fucked up place about it. Then I end up in the hospital, that whole situation. And I come out after being in there, not knowing whether I was going to make it out, not knowing whether the blood that I had on my brain was from a brain bleed or from when I hit my head. So I haven't even talked to my audience about it. You feel what I'm saying? So when I'm laying there, what the fuck are you going to do when you're laying on your back in a hospital bed? Can't move it really. Saying every once in a while, my wife would sneak me out just to keep it real. But you had a lot of time to think. And when I came out, man, I don't know whether it was the medicine or whatever. Like I said, I quit taking that shit 4 or 5 days ago, and it's been hell since. But I didn't like who I was becoming. And that doesn't change.
Bro, you could have just logged off until you got your shit together.
I'm saying, like, I fucked up the way that I said it. I should have fucked
like, you're literally willing to kill yourself if this is a real issue, if this is, in fact, a true issue. What you're telling everybody is you're willing to just kill yourself for social media, for streaming. Bruh. Ugh. Fuck these places.
More caring and careful, as you know. But I do believe that I do believe that they came from the right place from my perspective, and I apologize to anybody that it did offend, right? And I talked about all this on my live earlier when I did my.
I think the Proudfoot's the only ones that want an apology, right?
No, they can kiss my ass. They're not getting an apology from me.
Whoa, why not?
When they bring their son home or help bring their son home, they'll get an apology from me. When I see that they're actually doing something to look for their child, they'll get an apology. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, because just what's up with the men on these platforms thinking people owe them something? Who are any of us? Nobody owes you a goddamn thing.
Why is Seth not getting the same energy?
Fuck Seth too. It's been fuck Seth forever. What do you mean?
So wait a minute, but they gave you, okay, so you're not really taking accountability for what you said. You're just kind of just like, you know what, fuck it, I would do it again if I had to.
No, I would do it much differently. But when I'm talking about, I didn't ask for Katie to say those things and put that into my soul. I didn't ask for that.
We didn't ask for it either. And now we've all got it. Good thing we're not pussies.
Bro. She said that shit and put it out there into people's soul. I didn't ask that. I didn't ask for none of that. I didn't ask her to tell things that were so personal and then told not to come online about it. I didn't ask for any of that.
Right, Hope, because here's the thing. He said that he told the police about it back then. But then the other day he went live and said that he just got back from turning it all in. So it's like, if you turned it in back then you would know, like, there would be no burden on your chest. Like, there's no reason for YouTube to know that.
Those were the conversations that I was asking about. That's conversations they went on.
I can tell you, I bet you they regret telling you anything because now they're in a weird position, you know?
No, I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they should have kept it to talking to news outlets and not going behind the scenes to every YouTuber and starting shit between people. When you should be looking for your child. Just keep it in 100, bro. Like, that's my perspective.
Okay, another thing too. I know we're on Kick.
Yeah, Indy.
And things are. I know you've already been on Kick, but right. Your name is Truth. Would you ever take a lie detector test?
First of all, feds up. What?
No,
Like,
no,
why?
no, not for
No,
me.
no.
You do it yourself. You get it all.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let's get back to reality.
And only about Sebastian Rogers. I don't give a fuck about.
What the fuck? Why? To know if he's telling the truth or not about what he was told? The people on panel that are sitting stupid silent right now know that he was told that stuff because they were told the same stuff. Why? Where's the chirping now, bitches? Chirp, 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 chirp. Where? Silence? Okay.
Your personal life. Only about what's been said.
You don't need a lie detector test. Ask them.
Shit, bro.
Right? How about this? I'll answer it just like this for you, okay? When see, this is where it's gonna put me in a fucked up position, all right? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna shut up, okay? Because yeah, I feel like this is not proactive.
Crickets as fuck, Andy. Crickets. We don't need no lie detector test for that.
Like on a liar.
No. I just want transparency, man. That's all we're trying to do.
Always,
People that were
KCG.
involved in their transparency. How about that?
Oh,
Not proactive in any
I was talking over it. You're always KCG.
way
Listen.
this is coming
Perk up. Listen.
at me like on a liar.
No. I just want transparency, man. That's all we're trying to do.
Transparency to ask other people that were involved for their transparency. How about that?
So just information you know.
Period.
People do know for sure.
1 billion%. 1 billion gazillion%. I'm done. Listen, this is not the
We're talking about. Yeah, I think it's talking about. Okay.
This is crazy, bro. Like I'm not here to do that. I'm not here. I literally am trying to help the best I can keep Sebastian
Hey, Oki.
a priority. I said what I said.
Happy birthday, that girl. Is it that girl's birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to that girl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you had a great day.
Should I have said it? Probably fucking not. But I did. What do you want me to do from here? I told the truth. That's the whole thing. I didn't lie. You said elevated truth. You willing to take a lie detector test? I told the fucking truth, bro. So what's wrong with saying the truth about a missing child?
Well, you're in a weird position too because you're holding information as well.
Do you think it's okay?
So are the ones sitting next to. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I
don't think you can say it, but you're in a weird position because so it goes against. It's contradicting. You're being transparent with the information to help find Sebastian, but you're holding information at the same time. So it's the FBI knows. Does the FBI know the information you're holding?
You see how this conversation would work better if you had a conference with like other people.
Hey, Megaman.
You know, 1,000 people where I don't think this is going to help the case in any way to discuss this back and forth. It's just going to make me look like a liar that's holding information and only me. You see what I'm saying? Like this doesn't do anything but make me look.
And he keeps pointing at the only me and the transparency of others and how silent it is on the panel. He keeps pointing to that because they have had it. They told him, like, if you want to do that to your channel, go ahead and do it. But we know it's the truth and we've got your back. So that's what he's stuck on right now.
Like more of a piece of shit. When I'd be willing to.
This was from last night, I think.
Talk to you, but I don't think the things that I'd be willing to talk to you should go out to the public. The same way as I shouldn't have said what I said, because for 2 fucking years I stood up for nobody better fucking say that shit, and I'm the one that ended up doing it. I feel like a fucking asshole for it, but it came out and it happened. I don't know what anybody wants me to do about it other than take accountability.
But do you feel like an asshole for it? Because you said you would do it again, just in a different way, a more respectful way.
Well, you said fuck the Proudfoots.
Well, I do think, listen, bro, for many reasons other than what we're talking about. Why shouldn't it be fuck all the parents until they found their kid? Why not?
Why should it be?
It's hard for me to do that, for both sides. I give them both benefit of the doubt,
Okay, well, but with respect, you haven't been following the case like that either, and you haven't had personal conversations with either side.
That is true. That is true.
I'm disgusted. You see the chat? Like, here's the problem. He's streaming this too. Yes, Karma Reels. I got permission to. What are y'all talking? I was getting
I don't care. I don't care too. I don't care about this radar kick after you're done. I like so the reason for that because with the do back and forth. Yeah, you're on here right now. You could be on your shit.
Almost, Lisa. Almost. Yeah, he hasn't been able to go a full 24 hours yet.
It's okay.
I mean, I was never been on my live when I was told you wanted to talk, so I wasn't just going to shut my shit down and you know what I mean? Like, I was just trying to see what was up, and this is a real uncomfortable thing for me because it's really quiet on the panel, and I don't feel comfortable with how quiet it is. So, with all due respect to you, I'm just telling you, I'm being real.
Yeah, I know.
If you want to have a conversation off of here, I'm just not in the game to keep getting smacked every fucking day, and all this right here will be turned into 900 clips, all used against me for what? Because I spoke the truth about something that was uncomfortable. That's it. And because when I betrayed the trust of a missing child's parent, I mean, listen, you're not going to make me feel bad.
Nah, bro, you betrayed the trust. Oh, you found it? Where? Stop. No, bro, you betrayed. What was I saying? Oh, you betrayed Clue and Cletus because putting that information out can make people look that way, just like the way people are probably looking and side-eyeing Granny of, why the fuck are y'all having those? What the fuck are we doing? Oh. And y'all talking shit about anybody? And y'all doing this, having these kind of conversations behind the scenes? Yeah, you fucked over the Proud Feet's trust, but you definitely fucked over the Clutus's trust too.
You feel bad for that. If that makes me an asshole, don't follow me. Don't fucking come to my channel. Don't listen to me. There's 9 billion channels. I'm not even on fucking YouTube. I'm on Kick. I've been on Kick.
Didn't he just go live on YouTube like a week ago?
YouTube's been coming to Kick and fucking with me.
So, yeah, no, man. Dude, bro, you're on the hot seat, bro. You're answering the questions. It's just, we got to know. The chat's actually saying I'm not doing hard enough questions.
Okay, well, come on, suspect. Like the fuck, what kind of question?
Dude, you guys, let me get your side by side mugshot, man.
I feel like I seen them having a conversation on one of Truth's panels, and Truth was kind of like tiptoeing, doing his Riddler shit, and they were on board. I'd have to go back and find it though.
I'm a real smart ass, so I don't know.
If that's true, I would have to go back and find it.
I'm like, we can go back if I'm a smart ass, because I don't want to be that way, because I do got respect for you guys and what y'all do. I've said that continuously, but I'm also trying to.
Cletus told Truth he wouldn't speak publicly about this. I agree. I feel like he did, but is telling him, I'm not going to speak publicly about it. But then also on the flip side, telling him, but we've got your back if you do what you feel like you need to do. Like, can both things exist?
Get the same respect of, I don't feel like it's necessary to continue this charade, so to speak. And it's just pushing me against the people that I care about more because I stood out at a certain point. I don't feel like it's going to create anything good. It's just going to create content. I'm not here to create content.
I thought that's what you do. You do the content on your lives, though.
I do IRL. There's this one.
IRL? The hell? What he does is not IRL. Why did he say that?
The difference between what Kick is and YouTube is. Kick is not YouTube in any way, shape, or form. IRL streaming is where you see everything the person's doing during a 10-hour period. Like, it's not like.
Stop it.
Like you're doing a show and getting off. That's why I do 90 hours, 80 hours of streaming a week. You can literally go check my analytics. There are channels that put it out because they want to talk about it all the time.
Ooh, who put his analytics out?
That's probably what caused the man. Did so many lives, you went manic.
No, I just worked really.
What? Yeah, that's what happened. You just did too much, and it threw you into some mania.
Hard, bro. I'm a hard worker. I also
let's see what Lynn said. Saying they have his back doesn't necessarily mean they are going to come out and break the trust with people. Maybe they just meant they'd still be friends with him if he chose to do what he did. That's a very big possibility, but we also know that Truth's interpretation skills are not that great. I could agree with that, Lynn's. That's very possible.
I feel like it's being a little bit of a joke, and I take my shit very seriously. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but like, I take what I believe very seriously. I take my hard work very seriously. And I also have.
Well, I feel like he's kind of the useful idiot in a lot of situations. I'm not sure about this specific one, but some, yeah.
This is outside of this. So I'm a grown man that doesn't need to sit and explain myself to people who don't give a shit, not necessarily you, but people in the chat that don't actually give a shit what I have to say. It's a waste of my breath and it's a waste of time.
Yeah, his chat's going in on you, bro. Holy
I
shit.
don't care. That's the thing. But like I said, it's a.
Yep.
I'm gonna sit up here with a
Ding, ding, ding. That's right, Cammy.
silent panel and get beat up. So with respect, I appreciate.
And they don't, because Cleta said that truth was not lying. But it's still something they chose, like supposedly that they're just against being public, which it shouldn't be public. Hell, they shouldn't even know it to put it public.
So if you want to talk offline, I'll be more than glad to speak with you. If you want to come back and say whatever you want to afterwards, that's your choice. But I'm not going to sit up here and disrespect people I care about, nor am I going to continue to cause more drama for myself for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, he's on Zen on chat. Like, that's why he does the way he does on his own shows. He watches for chat response so that he can know what his next move is.
People to benefit off of it. I'm just not going to do it. Because if you know anything about clicks and views don't matter. That's not how it works over here. It's interaction with your crowd. It's the only way you make money over here. Clicks and views don't mean shit.
Dude, I get what you're saying. I'm not trying to beef with nobody. You just did one of the big. In my opinion, maybe I'm not into the Smasher Rogers case like that, but from my opinion, this is literally the biggest bombshell in a minute since we got the freaking footage of the Miss Proudfoot in the restaurant when Dog the Bounty Hunter put it out, in my opinion. So that's why these questions are important, bro.
They might be important, but they're not going to do anything but give people more shit to come at me about. All right.
Right. So you shouldn't have said anything. Ding, ding, ding.
I'm not saying I've got some of my support still, right? They're obviously over here, but I'm watching so many of my own people in your chat going against me that they don't even agree with what I'm doing. I'm still going to stand on what I said. Like I said before, should I? Then shut the fuck up. Cool. I will. I can find myself on the stage. Not a big deal. I was asked to come over. So, like I said, I don't owe anybody anything except Sebastian. Should I have said it differently? Yes. Was I
Could be.
that shit in? I thought it was some real root beer.
That's part of the problem, right, Indy? Like, that's the main problem is we don't. These are their narratives. We don't know.
Yes, that's it. Was I aware that it could be channel suicide if I did it?
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, I do. But in the end, maybe it'll be something, maybe it won't. But my soul is a little bit more cleansed by it. And I think it's funny.
Oh, well, glad his soul is cleansed.
It was said that the parents acted like it wasn't true and it didn't happen, and no one's paying attention to that, right? No one's paying attention to that. They played out lied on the panel that it didn't happen. And there wasn't a code word when there absolutely was.
One last question.
Yeah.
If you know, we're all hoping that when this is like what everyone's hoping, and this would be the fairy tale ending. If Sebastian comes back when he's 18 years old, you think he would be happy with the stuff that you put out?
Before he answers that, my answer is going to be no, and no, and no, and no, and no, and no for the way the rest of these motherfuckers have behaved in this case. I think everybody has done something to embarrass this child. Whether it's reviewing or, giving commentary, everybody.
I think that what I put out would be the least of the things he was worried about the people have said, including his own parents and his own dad, who described his essay in detail on a panel. So, no, I don't think it's the worst thing that's been put out.
That's true.
Like, just in the same way as his father acted like he was jerking himself on a panel and thought it was funny. No, I don't think it's the worst thing that put out. Although, unfortunately, it does, I don't know. Nothing I say is going to help. Really and truly. People have had a lot of questions. Everybody's mumbled under the scenes, and then all of a sudden they act like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Miss me with all that bullshit, because half the fucking creators knew, half the fucking audiences knew about it. They just hadn't talked about it out in public, and that's just the simple truth. So I'll keep taking all the heat. I appreciate you having me up here. Y'all use me to hate me. I have no problem with that. Don't give a damn. Y'all keep saying it doesn't help anything, so why? But yet, what are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing?
That's a good question. Why is the searching stopped? You know?
No, it wasn't described. I'm glad you said that. It wasn't described in detail. It was just kind of like lightly talked about.
There's something that's not missing, and I'll leave it.
Still shouldn't have been talked about, but I digress.
I appreciate y'all.
See, that's the stuff that I'm going to cover. Like, you can't say stuff like that and then expect me not wanting to know more. So,
Just to avoid that lawsuit, baby. Throwing all kinds of motherfucking friends under the buses, ain't we?
Cletus, right? But he did. Now we're in a position where if we don't cover it, we're not doing our jobs.
What jobs? None of it. Oh my God. Let me shut up.
I don't know. 2.5 years
Oh, Plutus speaks.
ago, I could see where you're coming from. I'm just being honest, right? But being in a situation, right, and actually going out, spending a lot of time actually searching, working with somebody that actually knows what the hell they're doing, right? They're a PI and a search and rescue person, right? You sort of get a different perspective of things. And I don't know. It's a catch-22, and I hear arguments from both sides on, any time talking about a missing child, regardless of what the context is, it's spreading his name and his name's getting out there. And I get that aspect, but I also look at it like, if you're really trying to do something, I don't know that that really helps. And I do know that it hurts. You know what I mean?
They know Taekwondo internationally, Hooves. Glad to see you.
I did have a question for you. You said, if you don't mind me asking, you said that this is the biggest thing that's come out since the photo of the mom at the restaurant. And why?
We're almost done with this portion because I want to show y'all where Truth went back to his stream.
It's a big thing.
Okay, so we got some. So when we were covering it, it was the body language. I know that she was trying to find a waitress, but it was, you know what it was? And now looking back in hindsight, Dog the Bounty Hunter did some shady ass fucking shit. Because look, when you're not in the case like
no shit,
and you got a big channel like Dog the Bounty Hunter that posts that, right? Mm-hmm. The way that he made it seem like that was the last time we seen Sebastian, and then walking to the car, and I forget something happened.
Oh, you're talking about the Texas Roadhouse food. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, UA's up.
That I can agree with that was big and it was important, right? Because it does show him, and I get that. I misunderstood what you were saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I sent you an email, actually 2 emails. One is of something that you probably have.
Okay, so let's go on over here. Mimi. She's too big for zoomies. Kaden, put her up to feed her. Yeah. Okay, well then you got to put the other ones up. It's already up. Yeah, Nala, put Nala in here. Nala. Here, girl. Bed. Hey, I'm live. Understand? Nala, come on. Come on, yeah. No. Just put the gate up at my bedroom door. No, you locked her in. She can't get past that. She's too fat. Hers too plump. She is obese. You expected her to get through. Look how easy this is. All right. I gotta find him on this other phone. Elevated Truth Social. If he didn't delete it, he might have. No, he didn't. I think this is it. All right. Let me fast forward. I got to see when he walks away because he calls in. Okay, he's talking to him right now.
That I'm responsible for my words.
Still talking to him.
Arrested.
Still talking to him.
I don't think it's the worst thing that put out. Although, unfortunately, from prisoner to cop, apparently, I don't know. Someone's been telling him shit. The fuck? A lot of.
Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Like.
He just got off the panel, and this was his response.
I just can't.
He's digesting what just happened.
No, y'all just and like the Bucky's.
I'm
thing.
sorry, y'all. The
Place.
rewind on this thing sucks. Kick sucks so bad.
Please make sure and thank man. Y'all
I
people
want
are
to say that just
wild.
like,
Okay, here it goes.
and
Okay, so he's off the panel.
and I don't know that really it was covered because most of YouTube had walked away from covering Sebastian and talking about Sebastian because of the C&Ds, the RICO, the lawsuits, the threats. And so, you know,
Wow, Great Pearl
that
is
is
fucking
important.
wild.
Great Pearl.
Just because parents aren't out there.
He's watching that chat, baby.
Necessarily searching in public doesn't mean that there aren't things that are going on or that they're having people.
All right, he just cut it off.
Man, I feel like I just got played like a fucking, like I just got treated like a punk. That's how I feel, straight up. I don't know. I'm not real cool with that feeling right now. I'm not real cool with that feeling. Once again, mm. Let's see. Billy Pickles OG, thank you for gifting 2 subs. I'm sorry, I can't see the names on that. I apologize. Mandy BS, thank you for gifting 10 subs. If you got one of those, please make sure and thank Mandy BS and Billy Pickles. Billy Pickles, thank you for the pack it up. Says because I can. Thank you very much. Mandy, thank you for gifting 10 subs. If you got one of those, please make sure and thank Mandy BS. Big Aaron, thank you for the full send.
That's what I thought too, Janine. The details, that is. But an overall story was told.
Anyway, thank you for the send. Guys, for some reason, the super chats aren't working like the Bucky's thing. I can't get it to play, so don't waste y'all's points on that right now. No, I see what it is, man. I see what it is. It's plain as day to me.
It is.
It's plain as day to me.
Sure is.
This is insanity.
Oh no, he's got the camera propped up on a thing,
Y'all
an arm.
chill on that because I don't know what the purpose is, but I'm not going to sit and listen to UA spew this. I threatened it. Is there anywhere? Because I stopped watching this shit.
That's when I started calling him out, though, buddy. This has been a long time.
People nervous, and that's why I'm wondering.
Oh, hold on. What did he just say? Hold on.
I just think that I've sit and listen to UA chill on that because. No, I'm not going, y'all, I don't know. Y'all chill on that because I don't know what the purpose is, but I'm not going to sit and listen to UA spew this. I threatened it. Is there anywhere, because I stopped watching this shit. I just think that I've said some shit that really, really got some people nervous, and that's why I'm wondering.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I feel y'all on that. I feel y'all. But I'm just wondering why everybody got so nervous all of a sudden. Why did everybody get so fucking nervous? Oh, listen, and the thing is, unbroken me, my mouth shut. I'm done. Nope. You think I'm gonna come out and say anything else and I'm getting crucified? This is why people don't come out and talk. Y'all fucking,
I'm trying not to wiggle. I'm sorry.
If anybody else would have come out with that information, y'all would have thought it was the greatest thing in the world that they came out with it. But because I did, I just reinforced how horrible of a person I am. I can't even believe that I'm being questioned about why I spoke on something that to me was fucking atrocious. And I'm being fucking, these people are people that are against, I don't know, man. I'm fucking lost right now. What the fuck, like, what world do we live in? We're talking about people who are like down for like protected children and shit. And I'm being grilled for telling the truth. I don't get it, man. Is it like, Does everybody
Clusified. There it is.
I can't come up on people's panel if I'm going to be
Clusified.
I know you are, but I just can't come up on nobody's panel. I guess y'all just get to say whatever you want to because, like, I'm literally trying to have a conversation. I made it apparent I didn't want to make that, like, that's not about my life. Why do I want to put that out there on someone else's? Like, for what? What, man? Well, y'all just all want to shut me up? Is that what this is? Like, because this feels like a fucked up way of shutting someone up from telling the truth. And I didn't know that. I don't even want to put that on them folk like that.
Casey.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the way I'm feeling right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're trying, why would anybody try to silence? Like, wow, what the fuck?
Because it wasn't necessary to
I
know.
don't get it. Every time anyone goes against CP and KP, you're absolutely right. It happened the last time I fucking called him out on my panel.
He's got lots of patterns, Ash.
Like, this is fucking, what, put me on, you want to cross-examine me? What the fuck?
Hey, Kimber.
You're insinuating that I'm fucking crazy or that I got a screw loose? The fuck?
I got to reposition. Sorry, y'all.
Nothing but respectful to you. Show nothing but respect. Come on, bro. They put it on plug, not you. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what that means. Because I'm not trying to talk out of pocket neither. I'm just frustrated. What the fuck?
Exhaust maxing me too, Kimber. I'm cramping, girl.
Asked me to take a lie detector test. Am I a motherfucking suspect? Who the fuck? A lie detector test?
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
The fuck?
I agree with him on that.
That's some real suspicious ass shit to ask another man to take a lie detector test. Yeah, it's fucking weird, bro. Someone's been telling him shit. Yeah.
I agree, Janine.
If everybody just opened their eyes. No, man, y'all are fucking missing it. And doesn't he know Crabtree? Apparently, I don't know. I heard that too. Like, what?
Oh, do y'all want the lie detector test? Okay, let me shut the fuck up then.
I mean, I don't know. That was weird. Take a lie detector test. The fuck? They think you're a Fed? Doubtful.
I mean, you kind of
that was the quietest
came here saying something kind of like that, so.
I just think that whole situation was foul, personally.
It'd never be a Fed.
Why everybody want me to shut up? It's fucking weird.
Because you embarrassing them, bro. You're showing that they know all that same weird shit that you know. I'd be embarrassed too.
That's fucked up to feel that way. I don't know. I hope.
It's almost done, y'all.
I don't know. I hope they make a little bit more research and don't just run with shit. Because all that shit was wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what all that was. I don't know why it was so fucking silent on that panel either.
I don't know why you thought it would be loud.
And so many of my own fucking Rooster Squad in that trap just tearing me apart. Something that fucks with me.
Y'all getting it.
That's something that fucks with me.
Damn, Rooster Squad. I guess we're not mounting up anymore. Bitch got jokes tonight.
Yeah, it was very silent.
I think so too, Ash. Caden, I was making sure it was you.
Nope.
He said mother. I think this might be it. Here, let me speed him up. Did I do it? What are we doing?
I don't know what it is. And then supposedly one of our own people was like, "Oh, he's double streaming y'all." Yeah, I came on and said, "Hey, I got my live going." So I was letting you know I'm getting up here. I got my live going. Once again, why the fuck would I jump off my live with my 34 supporters and just leave them hanging to go?
I'm my 34 plus.
Kickstart. Y'all are gonna realize real quick what you have to do on Kick. It's not YouTube. And like no give in the chat, just angry ass fucking people. And when you look at who the people are, shit starts to make sense real fucking quick.
Have you ever? Do you listen? I wonder if he's ever went back and looked at the way that their chats were about Brittany. I kind of feel like a lot of this is get back. You know what I'm saying? Like the universe. And Clue will get hers, I promise.
Well, I tried to be respectful and go over and answer some questions. I thought I was doing the right thing, give her the benefit of the doubt. Instead, I walk away feeling like they just tried to treat me like somehow I was getting treated like a punk and laughed at, and ridiculed, and kind of mocked. And I'm not really cool with that. Not really cool with that. It's unnecessary, whatever. Here's what it is.
Is that it?
If you keep the secrets, can you fathom what I'm about to say? If you keep the secrets of a missing child, parents' secrets, just got back up. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what was said after I left. I don't know. Thank you, MRK. I don't know, man. I'd like to get back to doing my channel. Purple Rain. I already explained why I thought they were. I just don't want to keep. I don't.
Well, then do that. Do your channel.
Coming on and having a show. If all I got to do the whole motherfucking time is defend, telling the truth. What the fuck is the point of even coming on here?
It's your consequence.
How am I doing tonight, Amethyst? I'm blessed. Thank you for asking.
All right.
Queen, we're going to. I'm not going to.
We done.
We're going to get back to it.
We done. So that was his response after he got off the panel. He was not a happy little camper. He was not happy. And they did kind of clown him. Like, it just is what it is. And his friend sat there and let it happen. And I don't know. I can see both sides of this. Like, because I feel like I agree with what Ash said earlier, that he's seen this playing out a totally different way in his mind. Now, was that because he was led to believe it would happen one way? Or was that because that's just what he trusted and believed? I don't know. Who's to know? But anyways, all right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight and listening to me talk about those nasty bitches fapping over my photos and being weird, and then covering this shit with truth. Y'all keep an eye out for that racism video because it'll be out soon. I'm taking my time. It's not going to be anything major either. It's not like something I need to get done right now, so it's like, fuck it. I'll do it when I do it. Anyways, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Please hit the like or dislike on your way out. And what's tomorrow, Thursday? I might catch y'all tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll see. If not, I'll be back Friday. Thank y'all for hanging out. Later, Gators. Bye.